Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Anaheim Musketeers Sports Network, and today for everyone we have a huge trade alert. Basically, Michael Porter Jr. has been traded. Yeah, that's for some of you that's pretty good news. Some of you that's pretty bad news based on how he's been playing, on how you view his potential. But regardless of the fact, he has been traded. We have some background footage from the game that happened last Saturday. Yeah, Anaheim went up against Houston, and we'll show you what happens in this video. But we'll be also commentating on this trade. So basically, the Thunder received Mike Porter Jr., Aaron Holiday, and the 22nd first round pick. Their pick, actually, they received their pick back. And then the Musketeers in return received Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a great player, a great young point guard that was traded in the famous Kawhi Leonard trade. Famous Paul George trade. So yeah, now to start off the season, as you can see here, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is actually playing in this game. The funny thing about all this is that you have to think about something important here, and it's our new starting lineup. So basically, Mike Porter Jr. was never going to play a single game here. He was never going to play a single game once we signed Paul George, and we also drafted Melvin Elliott. Oh my, did you guys see that? That was insane block by Bobo. Amazing play, and also defense to offense. Paul George right back to Bobo, passes out D3 by Gilgeous-Alexander. That's our new player there. And honestly, it's kind of sad what happened to Michael Porter Jr. He played really hard for us, but unfortunately he put up his stats always struggled, and the reason for that is because he was always getting double teamed in the offense, and that's just because there wasn't enough talent around him. So in the end, we could either choose him or the already proven Paul George, and we chose the already proven Paul George. And there's nothing against him, but it is what it is. So now let's just really talk about this. All right, the starting lineup now is going to be Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and playing alongside Paul George and then Bobo at the center position. That is a ridiculously good team, in my opinion. Especially now that we've picked up Josh Hart during free agency, and then Jay Crowder at the power forward spot. Like, in my opinion, we have the potential to have a big three if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Bobo really develop. As you can see here, Paul George's game stats over the last 3 games has been amazing, especially since we've been using him more. But honestly, the thing is that we can have a big three here. Now, I understand that super teams are done in the NBA. There are no more super teams anymore. I mean, I guess you could look at like the Rockets super team and like not a super team, like they have Clint Capella as like their big three, but that's not really a super team. They're not really breaking the NBA with that. But in this case, for me, like if Bobo can really become the player he's meant to be, which he's been playing out of his mind this season, by the way, he's been playing amazingly. But not only that, but if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can really develop into a star point guard, and Paul George can just continue this development of play into his mid-30s, we might have a championship contender in the next few oh my god, amazing block by Capella right there. But yeah, we might have an amazing team heading into the next 3-4 years. And then once Paul George gets older, Bobo, what amazing block by him. Bobo, who has been dominating the league so far, could potentially be like a Shaquille O'Neal with a 3-point shot. Now, he's dominant on the offensive end, and he's dominant on the boards. And as you can see, oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. And also, by the way, Josh Hart and Paul George have been completely destroying James Harden in this game. They've been holding him to, 1 for 8 shooting so far in the game, and Bobo gets another alley-oop slam. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, he is worth the money. But now there's also another issue here. That's a nice block by Capella. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his contract is actually up this season. Now it's rather interesting because we can of course we have the restricted. He's a restricted free agent, and that means basically we can match whatever contract any team gives him, and he will be forced to stay with us. But unfortunately, the question is, we have to do well enough for him to want to stay, and for everyone to just basically not leave, not force their way out. As Paul George, great slam there. And in the end, honestly kind of worrying. because, well, this team, even though I feel like we are really, really good, I don't know if he's going to win this or not. Of course, moving to Anaheim was a great decision by Barry Williamson, the owner of the Anaheim Musketeers. But the only issue, in my opinion, is that even though we have moved, are people really going to want to stay though? We're just Anaheim. We're not LA. And in the end, the real issue is going to be Gilgeous-Alexander. We traded our centerpiece, the centerpiece of our franchise. Granted, oh my god, amazing chase out block by Paul George. We traded our centerpiece for this guy, and the real question is, what are we going to get back for him? Nice little 3 there by Paul George, but like I said, what are we going to get back for him? If Gilgeous-Alexander leaves or he doesn't produce like he's supposed to, then what's really going to happen? Because, like I said, we don't with the Warriors, dismantling, there's no more super team on the Warriors anymore. But the question is, can Paul George and Bol Bol outplay other NBA duos, and can Gilgeous-Alexander be that third guy that every team has, as Bol Bol's just going to slam it down over 2 people. Great alley-oop catch, and yeah. But I see here in the game, Anaheim is actually destroying Houston. It's not even close right now. Oh, yeah, perfect timing for me to say that. But yeah, the Musketeers are currently I think they're 4th. Yeah, they are 4th in the West. They've been playing amazingly so far, but honestly, there's still some worry to have. I mean, Bol Bol, Gilgeous-Alexander, these guys haven't really made it to the playoffs. Actually, Gilgeous-Alexander did make it to the playoffs with the Clippers, but ever since then, the Thunder haven't really made it. And of course, oh my god. Okay. Pretty nice dunk there, as you can see. And Westbrook's going to come right back with his own dunk. But like I said, Gilgeous-Alexander, Bol Bol, those guys haven't really been to the playoffs. Josh Hart hasn't really been to the playoffs. Jay Carter has, but he hasn't actually won anything. As you can see there, Jay Carter, big 3. But yeah, as this game actually does wind down to an end, I decided not to show the 4th quarter, as it was actually a beatdown. As I can see here, Greg Crowder, beautiful pass, and that's going to be the end of the game. 30-point lead going to the 4th. I decided not to show it. So yeah, as you can see, at the end of the game stats, we absolutely demolished the Rockets. And yes, this game did bring us up to 4-4. The entire Western Conference, I did say we were 4th seed. That is actually, as I'm checking now, we were 6th in the Western Conference. Yeah, I was a bit off. The top 5 teams are doing amazingly, and then the bottom, 8 or 9 teams are playing rather terribly, which is why we have gone the 6th seed. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how this actually ends up. But yeah, as you can see here, James Harden and Russell Westbrook were absolutely clamped, 19 of 68 shooting, and then Paul George on the other hand, with Bol Bol helping him, 68 points on 64% shooting. So yeah, you guys can check out the game stats. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and leave a like, subscribe. Thank you guys all for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.